Maria, with your hair like flame, surviving the ruins, you're rewriting the game. Through the glowing sea where the shadows creep, Maria's got a heart that the waste can't keep. Red hair shining in the fallout glow, she's the queen of the ruins wherever she goes. Nuka-Cola fizz and the jukebox hums. She dreams of a world where the old life comes, but the brotherhood looms and the raiders call. Maria stands tall, she'll never fall, with a laser rifle and a heart so bold. Her story's one the wasteland told.
You're all doing well? Boop, boop. We are going to try out something a little new today. Get this thing back in action. All right. Going to try today doing a game of 60 seconds, but with a twist. Boom, boom, boom. Sorry, I thought I had my buttons aren't clicking like the buttons should be clicking. Don't you just hate it when the buttons don't click how the buttons are supposed to click? Alright, but let me do some readjusting. Just gonna have some fun today. Doo-da, doo-da. Got to find my mouse, oh yay. Oh, doo-doo-da-day. Alright. Classic game today. Atomic Drill begins adventure. Hi, Jonathan Wheeler. How you doing today? Alright. My game is nice and a little janky, but we're gonna just live with that. Hold and grab control, but every time you do, the reds will drop an extra nuke. What? That sounds horrible. Yellow X. Suddenly. Oh. There's that sound I was wondering about. You know, this is how I view the world in real life, though, so it's okay. Making Fallout content. Ah! I didn't know that was gonna happen. Okay. Have you guys... can you tell I haven't really played this game before? Fallout content's always a good way to spend the day. I bet the reds know it too. Ah! Well, how rude. Oh, you're on more than... Oh my god, it's showing me multiple streams in one spot finally. Yay! Hi, pirate. Game maker into house. How you doing today, Vincitador? Ooh. Oh god. Okay. I feel like I shouldn't be able to just grab my children like that. Timmy is safe, but you need food. Highlighted. Oh my god, this dad is just crashing. Oh, thank you. I wish I could take credit for making it, but it was just on Amazon. Yeah, so it's just on Amazon. It was the second cheapest option. The first cheapest looked really uncomfortable. I am doing good today, Vinciador. I have coffee. I've had some food. Yeah, I'm at the hatch. I'm at the hatch. Ah! Alright, I feel like I'm just supposed to wait until it notices. There we go. I think it was around 30 bucks. It wasn't too bad. I remember that too. Because I was being picky about that. Food, water, and even little Timmy. Go me! I got little Timmy. I need a radio. The radio was living room. I did have to test this game for like 5 minutes earlier. All right, we got a radio. Come on, what do you want me to grab next? Let's do this. Collect 5 items, drop them off. Can it be any 5 items? No. Are you gonna be picky like that? Of course, I hope you wish you the best of luck. Because Amazon is always changing their thing. I should have just tagged it. I wasn't expecting so many people to be curious. Collect at least... Okay, well, are you going to let me choose the items? Because when I tried to choose one before, you're like, nah. Yeah, what 5 items? What is that noise? Oh my god, oh, it was a timer. It was giving me a moment. Alright, okay. Go, okay. Okay, you gotta grab the family members at the very least. I'm so sorry, I hope this isn't loud to other people. Okay, we got this. I feel like these are important. I definitely have time for like one more thing, right? I just want to jump in. This is too stressful. This is too stressful. I'm just gonna wait. Okay, I could totally turn this volume down a little bit. That was stressful. Yes. I feel like I could have done better with that. I feel like that could have gone better. Jump! Jump! This tutorial takes forever to let you do stuff. There we go. Now we jump. Okay, I can see the chat again. That was a little stressful. Yeah, I noticed that. So maybe I'll go do a little search and see if I can't find the one that I had gotten so I can tag it for others. Now we're getting into the game a little bit here. Sounds like a siren. Nope, it's like a puzzle game in a sense. Nick's right behind you. Ah! Not me checking my actual camera. All right. Now I can scoot forward a little bit too. So I'm going to try and get Gemini to be a part of this process. I'm going to bring a few of these other details down just a smidge because I feel like I'm yelling over them. Okay, did that work? Oh, I have to hit apply. I apologize. Guess the music goes down a little bit. Apply. Now it won't be so loud. Hopefully. Sorry. 3D print. Oh my gosh, 3D printed. That sounds so awesome. Wait, hold on. Do I have the game's technically paused. Let me see. I don't know how well this is gonna show. I'm trying to see the camera myself. Those are 3D printed male genitalias. Oh yeah, you can kind of see it on the camera. Pickled peeners. I have a jar of pickled peeners. Nah. Weenie! So in all seriousness, I am working on some type of pickled peeners to maybe sell to you guys. I got supplies, I can make them happen. Drink it? No. I'd rather not ingest mica powder. Mica powder, very beautiful, not very yummy. Also, hi David King, welcome. Ooh, itchy. All right, let me at least open the journal. Let me try to get into the game a little bit. I do. I have quite a lot of 3D printed items within my home. On that note, I want to be able to just like grab a bunch, but it's not like I have them all around me. They're just throughout my house, decorating the place. And I don't feel like taking off my headphones to reach for anything. But I can start showing them off. I do have a lot of 3D printed items. I do make a lot of random crap in my house. Yeah, right now the only thing I have near me is the peeners. That's all I got. That's all I got. Oh, thank you, Devin King. Or Dev, sorry, you said to say that. Dev instead. But thank you. Alright, let's see. You made it to the shelter. Congratulations. But the drill's not over yet. You'll end up here with whoever you brought with you. Nothing else. You'll need to make the most of it. The next few days will teach you how to survive down here while the world outside burns. Explore and interact with your surroundings. You can always find out useful things about your shelter and its inhabitants. When your survival journal is not opened or hidden, first things first. Ay ay ay. It's a lot of reading. Trying to read it all. Nice. But yeah, if you guys like, I can show you guys on my TikTok, at least to start, a bunch of the stuff I've been making at home. I've been doing a lot of Fallout stuff to go for. I got a Fallout Nuka-Cola clock made out of wood. I also have a lot of Fallout hanging gears with different decoration. I'm sorry, I don't feel like turning my camera around my room. I didn't clean my room, so we ain't doing that today. But I can show some stuff off. Alright, food and water important. I think I was about halfway down this page. Instantly ration out by clicking on the character's image. Of course, you might save your supplies for later, but a normal person can only survive 4 days without water. As for food, the longer you deny your people rations, the weaker they will get, and might eventually get sick. Even if you manage to cure them, it will take quite a few cans and a lot of time to replenish their strength. So like real life. Dig it. Alright, so I did do a little test round with Gemini earlier. So at the very least, I'm going to try and take this a little simple for the headache. So I want to see how far through this I can get with Gemini being as helpful as Gemini is capable of being. And we'll see how much of a headache I get through this. Thank you! Wait, I can totally see the name. I can see them. Caleb, thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy. You're awesome. Oh, thank you. Oh, well, I 3D printing. You can follow me. I don't know, I'm sorry. But you can get into 3D printing. It's not too bad. Oh, sorry. My brain just said that the Gemini was behind me. Gemini is not behind me at this time. Gemini is in front of me. I just gotta wake him up. Pip-Boy from Bethesda store. Ooh, I've seen some people on TikTok with that. It is super cool. What's Gemini? I'm an asparagus. You're funny. So we are going to be using the, I don't know, Google? I think this is run by Google? Google or iPhone? Gemini. You guys know them. Whether or not you love them, that's your own choice. Okay, here, I don't want him to have to go back to sleep and have to wake him back up. Here, let my brain wake up a little bit. He gets to do the next question. It's not too much math. If you want to be lazy about it, you can just go to websites like Thingiverse and just take an item off of there for your own use. You're not supposed to sell things that other people created, but you can use it for your own sake. Like, if you see a cool Spider-Man figurine that you want for your home, you can print out the Spider-Man figurine for your home. It's pretty awesome. Shoot, hold on, sorry. I tapped the screen because I twitched. Okay, we need to get into this. Gemini is on hold. Alright, I'm gonna give everybody... Oh, that's not how I wanted to do that. Everybody gets soup. Everybody gets water. We're gonna continue on with our day. Yeah, the first day is like bullshit, so I didn't really care about Gemini's opinion on that day. Wake up, brain. Jimmy Neutron. Oh, I loved that show. Alright, okay. So once I unpause Gemini, I will have to try to make myself stay silent for a few seconds and only talk when I need to. Okay. Click, click, click. Oh. You know what? None for you today. Bam. There we go. Question I wanted to get to so I can actually get my brain going. Oh, hey, Fight Club. Thank you. Oh. Hello, Gemini. Who should we send outside? Dad, mom, sister, brother.
To figure out who should head outside, I need a little more info. What's the mission? Is it grabbing groceries, a quick errand, or something else? Also, who's the best fit for the task? Maybe someone who likes driving?
Oh no, okay. Sorry you guys, I forgot. Gemini needs a lot of details in order to actually function. Alright, Bear, let's try this again. Adventure time! Alright. Hey Gemini, I'm playing the game 60 seconds. It is currently day 2. Out of the 4 family members, who should I send outside for the first expedition?
Alright, let's get tactical. In 60 seconds, you usually want to send out someone who's both physically strong and mentally sharp for that first expedition. They'll have a better shot at bringing back more supplies and avoiding trouble. Who in your family fits that bill?
Alright, Gemini, I need you to make the choice. Which of the 4 family members should I send?
Okay, if you want me to pick, let's go with the sister. She's often a good balance of stats in the early game. Just make sure she's got decent strength and intelligence, and she should do all right out there. Good luck.
Alright, Gemini back on hold. We got him to choose. He chose sister. Let's see how she does. Goodbye, sister. Goodbye. Oh my gosh, thank you. Also, something got in my eyeball and it is driving me nuts. I don't know what it is. I leaned forward. There's a chance there's an eyelash stuck in my eye. So can everybody hear the AI okay now? I had to turn up the volume. But hopefully he is now audible to everybody. Hamster, thank you. I'm not saying your full name. Your name's funny though. You get funny points. Alright, this is a drill, so your explorer will be coming back after a while. But in the event of the real apocalypse... Overseer's guardian, please. Just one, please. What does that mean? But in an event of real apocalypse, they might be gone for a couple of days. In the meantime, you'll be faced with other problems that'll test you to the limits. I'm talking about making decisions that could break even the best of man's moral spine. We'll see what clay you're made of. But first, ration your food and water. You don't want anyone starving now, do you? Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back soon. Timmy is good. Was 5 minutes ago. Dolores is fine. Oh, Fallout. But what is the Overseer's Guardian in Fallout? I know what an Overseer is, but that's it. Oh, I would have to look into it to learn about the weapons. I am having the worst time trying to memorize them. Okay, so it's gonna have me make a choice. Here, let's try and get Gemini to be a part of this part of the process now. Sorry. Learning about the tech, and I'm like, can I do this without having to deal with the phone in the same way? Oh, that didn't work. Never mind. Thought I could do something. Hey, Gemini. Out of the father, mother, and son, they need food and water. Should I give them food? Should I give them water? Or should I give them neither?
They're running low on both, but food seems to be the bigger issue right now. I'd give them the food. They can last a bit longer without water than without food.
Awesome. All right, we're giving them food, not water today. Excuse me. All right. I'm an army man, so I don't know a second thing about imagination, but you could probably use yours now. Picture this scenario. You come across your kid's hamster, oh god, who is in some bizarre way found his way into this shelter. The kids are obviously gonna love it, and so will you. There's nothing better than food that comes to you on its own. Now it's up to you. Do you cook him? So first and foremost, I hate that choice. That is bad. Food's all mine. You can't eat all the food. Your family has to survive. All right, let's see what... We're gonna ask Gemini what Gemini thinks we should do in this. It is relatively comfy, but at the same time not. It's a dress shirt. All right, let me ask Gemini. All right, Gemini, based on the information on the screen, what do you think we should do?
Okay, based on what I see, you've got a tough call to make. You're running low on supplies, and you've got to decide if you want to risk sending someone out. If you send someone, they might find more supplies, but there's a chance they could get hurt, or worse. If you don't send anyone, you'll save your resources, but they'll run out faster. It's risky either way, so it's really up to you and how you want to play it.
That was not quite right. We're gonna try that again. Okay, more direct. Okay. All right, Gemini, it seems a hamster has found its way into our shelter. Should we eat the hamster, or should we keep it as a pet?
Okay, you've got a decision to make. Eating the hamster would give you a bit of a food boost, but keeping it as a pet could help with morale. What do you think is more important for your group right now?
I need you to choose.
Alright, let's go with eating the hamster. It's a tough call, but that extra bit of food might be what you need to survive a little longer.
Okay. I don't like that. I don't want to eat the hamster, but I guess we're eating the hamster. Gross. That's not that much food. Y'all get 2 nibbles. Cool, you got 2 nibbles. I don't think it was worth 2 nibbles. Good choice. Everyone had a bite. And fresh meat will not be easy to come by in the days to come. Best to take any chance you can get to eat. Believe me, you will find yourself and your family in much more dire circumstances than this, and there won't be a hamster around to save your ass. Timmy prefers apple juice, but right now, he should drink some water. If there's one thing we need, it's water for Dolores. But Ted is really thirsty. Is Dolores the name of the mom? I'm starting to think Dolores is the name of the mom. Alright, we have... Okay, so I'm going to try and let him see the 2 screens, and then I will ask him the water food question, you guys. Alright, Gemini, we need to decide once again. Should we give the family food? Should we give them water? Or should we give them neither?
Okay, they need water, but they're also low on food. I'd suggest giving them water since they can only go a few days without it.
Boom, he chose water. They get to drink for another day. You might be faced with decisions that require you to use your equipment. However, sometimes you might find you don't have the items that was supposed to save the day. So make sure you scavenge the right supplies before the blast. Keep in mind, every item can be used for something. What do you want to do today? Clean the rifle? Listen to the radio? Or maybe play some shadow bunnies using your flashlight? Hey Gemini, what should we do today to pass the time in the shelter? Should we make shadow bunnies with a flashlight? Or should we listen to the radio?
Both options could be fun. Shadow bunnies might be a good way to use your imagination and be a bit silly, while the radio could give you some news or music to listen to. It depends on whether you're in a playful mood or want to hear what's going on outside.
Gemini, I need you to choose.
Alright, let's go with listening to the radio. It might be good to stay updated on what's happening outside, even if it's a bit risky.
Alright, smart. Yes, shadow bunnies would have been funny, but radio is important. That might keep us alive. And save the batteries. You know, we might need the flashlight for an emergency. Ooh! Powder don't look so good. Powder ain't looking so good. The radio is critical to establishing communications with the U.S. Army, as well as for listening out for any trouble that might be headed your way. If you get lucky, maybe you'll catch some music too. Good news, everyone! The expedition is back. Sometimes they'll return with extra supplies. Sometimes they won't. Other times, they'll come back with a nasty injury or even radiation sickness. Believe me, you don't want to get those. I hear glowing in the dark isn't as fun as it sounds. This time, your explorer was hurt, but they will recover if you use the proper first aid kit. You can use one during rationing. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter from the surface. We decided to finally check what we can find between the rubber in our own backyard. Our poor, poor lawns and flowers. Once the object of desire of the whole neighborhood, now reduced to nothing more than radioactive ashes, covered in debris. Damn. There really isn't much left here. The only tree that's left is completely burnt out. In a hollow area inside the dead husk, some mutated three-tailed squirrels made their home. They're pretty good at collecting stuff. Hope they don't mind us borrowing a few things. Oh, we gained plus 2 soup. That's pretty nice. And whoop. Onwards! Our tool shed is gone, except the door. Oh, okay. Which stands stubbornly with nothing around it. It served its purpose, though. An axe hanging on the other side was completely covered from the blast. Looks as good as new. Ooh. The garage still has 2 walls left, but most things inside are gone. Not even the bicycles made it through the blast. But weirdly enough, the buckets installed on top of them did. We find some leftover supplies from the last bicycle trip. Oh wow, 2 water bottles! Mary could use some food. Mary was injured. Mary is tired. Nothing on Timmy. Dolores is fine as well. Alright. Oh, my eyeballs. This makes me wonder what I did to my poor eye. You know what? Bear with me for the 2 seconds while I grab something to get my eyeball. I can't see. I have just returned and my eye feels better. I can hear the AI. One of my ears has to stay free. Okay, so I feel like Gemini needs to know a little bit about the situation, so I'm going to have to let him read 2 of these screens. Alright, because I know the next question is food. So far, I think Gemini's not doing too bad. I know we're really early into the game, but still. In fact, for all I know, I'm still in the tutorial. Alright, let's let Gemini see this page. Alright, Gemini. We have food, we have water. Should I give the family food, water, or neither?
They're running low on both, but food seems to be the bigger issue right now. I'd give them the food. They can last a bit longer without water than without food.
And Gemini, the daughter has sustained an injury. Should I use the medical kit on her or save it for later?
It's generally a good idea to use medical kits as soon as possible, so I'd recommend using it on her now. Just a reminder that I don't provide medical advice or diagnoses. You should always talk to a medical...
Okay. Disclaimer noted. You need at least 1 alive adult to keep going. If you send your only survivor to the surface, you won't know what's happening in your bunker until they come back. And when they do, your shelter might already belong to someone else. A decent padlock might protect it, but not for long. This was a busy day. Take your time, get some sleep, and if you made it this far, you're doing great. And have a chance of getting out of trouble. Or out of the foxhole. Hopefully soon, but don't quote me on that. Alright, next day. Alright. Ooh, use something in your fallout shelter. I got a little achievement. We've only just sent someone outside, but let's give it another go today, shall we? The first time you're only asked to pick 1 unlucky bastard, that's what I was gonna say. 1 brave volunteer. This time you'll also get a chance to equip your group explore with some useful gear. Feed your troops and I'll see you at the shelter. Mary Jane is hungry. Mary Jane's wounds are fixed. Alright, let's try and let Gemini see these things. It's kind of just a bummer you have to constantly turn him off, otherwise he will go off the wall. Alright, Gemini. Today, should I give the family food, water, or neither?
They're running low on both, but food seems to be the bigger issue right now. I'd give them the food. They can last a bit longer without water than without food.
I'll do it, but I am starting to see a pattern here. He is only giving them food. Anything can be useful outside, and some items even improve a scavenger's chances of survival. Notice you have a suitcase. That's handy. With a suitcase, your explorer could carry more. Go ahead, pick up something. What to take outside? Apparently nothing, first off. That's all script. Those are not options. Who should go outside? Alright, Gemini, it's day 6. It's time to send somebody else outside the shelter. Which family member should we send?
Okay, let's think about who's best for this. Does someone have high strength for carrying more? Or maybe high speed for getting back quickly? Who's in the best shape right now?
Gemini, could you choose father, mother, sister, or brother? Who should go outside?
Okay, if you want me to pick, let's go with the sister. She's often a good balance of stats in the early game. Just make sure she's got decent strength and intelligence, and she should do alright out there.
Alright, he's sending the sister again. Oh, wait. Now it lets me choose something? Do I need to... Oh my gosh. Okay, it's options. I want to choose... Oh, but I have to let him choose. Okay. We have radio, flashlight, suitcase. Let's have her choose something to bring with her. Alright, Gemini, we've chosen the sister to go outside. Should she bring an axe, a map, a radio, a flashlight, or a suitcase?
Okay, let's think about what she might find out there. An axe could be useful for defense or breaking things open. A map for finding her way around. A radio for communication. A flashlight for dark places. And a suitcase for bringing back lots of stuff. What do you think she'll need most?
Gemini, I need you to choose out of those options.
Alright, let's go with the suitcase. It'll let her bring back more of whatever she finds, which could be a big help.
Yay, he chose the one I wanted him to choose. That doesn't happen often. I didn't want to send the sister. I feel like she's gone through too much already. That poor, little Timmy, he's over here. He's in his slippers. Dad looks bored. Mom looks pissed off at Dad. And Timmy just looks curious. Morning, people. You're probably asking yourself one simple question. What's the point of sitting in this atomic shelter? Why don't I just leave? Well, leaving is a death sentence. Great game. I'm enjoying it. This is one of my first times playing it. I played it for 5 minutes earlier today just to test out Gemini, but yeah, I'm enjoying this game. Oh, thank you for the tiny. Those things are so freaking cute. You can trust me on that. Your one chance is our boys arriving to rescue you. So every good citizen needs to do one thing. Every good boy must do fine. Seek contact with the U.S. military and we'll wait rescue. Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope back she returns soon. She left with that. Timmy doesn't need much, but he should drink. Alright, I'm gonna tell Gemini to specifically read this page. I don't think Gemini's taking note that these people are thirsty. I'm not gonna say every user's name when I see them join in, but some of you guys have really funny names, and it's really hard not to say your guys' name as soon as I see it. If you say hi, though, in the chat, I am likely then to say Hi, Crimson Fox. Game volume itself is loud. Alright, that I can easily fix. I think that is this one right here. And you know what? That's probably also not doing us. Alright, see? Easy one to fix. We'll see how that does. Okay, let's have Gemini read this page, though. Alright, Gemini. So, according to our journal, Timmy is thirsty, Dolores is thirsty, and Ted is thirsty. We need to decide if we should give the family soup or water. Should we give them soup, water, or neither?
Okay, they need water, but they're also low on food. I'd suggest giving them water since they can only go a few days without it.
Alright, I might have directed him. No. The rescue ain't coming today. But we'll come get you eventually. So you need to keep your radio operational. You need to keep... Oh, and be ready to venture into the waste. However, you also need to be careful. It might not be only our soldiers out there. There could be bandits, or worst, commies. Just imagine what will happen if the Reds discover you. So let's agree to these rules for this drill. You only open the door if someone knocks 2 times. Clear? 2 times. Hey, the daughter came back! And look, there's a key. I'm guessing that's the shed key? You'll need to remember that some days will be very intense. A lot of things will happen that you'll need to be prepared for. That's why any day that gives you a break is a blessing. and you'll need to make sure you make the most of it. Eat, drink, relax, while thinking about all those commie bastards who don't have comfy bunkers like you. That thought always got me through the day. Nothing makes me happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning from the shelter. From the surface. Day 8, 5, 10. Can you guys count? 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. What's that arrow? Hold on. No! Oh! Okay, it opened. Got you. We spotted an untouched store with many products inside. Even food! Different than tomato soup! A real treat in these post-apocalyptic times. When we were about to reach it, a terrible noise made us stop in our tracks. Something heavy fell straight from the sky, crashing into the store and destroying it completely. After dust settled, we realized we were looking at a spaceship. Just like in Timmy's comment. Could it be a saucer from Mars? Then why does it bear an American flag on the side and the logo called something Astro Citizen? Could it be infiltration, the crafty alien buggers? Oh my gods. Under a bunch of metal space junk, we found a tired old teddy bear and some supplies. The bear looked disappointed. We ended up turning him around. We could not handle his... Who is we? I send one person out. We could not handle his judgmental button eyes. Oh, but we got more soup. That's a bonus. Always need the soups. Someone stuffed a bunch of items into a big sock. Not sure how the sock made it through the crash, but somehow succeeded in protecting the items. We got a lock. We were tempted to take a bunch of jewelry that was rolling around the debris, but what would we do with it? Instead, we adopted some things that survived thanks to being stuck in an empty space helmet. What? Oh, we got a gun! What? And 2 waters. Aw, but the suitcase is gone. Mary Jane eats food, Timmy's on his best behavior, Dolores is doing well, or at least she can't find anything to complain about, Ted is fine. Alright. Time to ration. Alright, I won't try to push his judgment too far, even though I think I'm placing a bet. He's gonna give them food and not water. Who agrees? Food, not water? That was my knee. That was my knee. Okay, drink some water. I'll drink water eventually. Right now I'm still drinking coffee. Alright, here we go, Gemini. Alright, Gemini. Based on the amount of food and water you see available on the screen, should we give the family food today, water today, or neither?
Okay, they need water, but they're also low on food. I'd suggest giving them water since they can only go a few days without it.
Alright, he surprised me. I thought for sure he was going to say food. As long as you keep your shelter stocked and remain cautious, you should be okay. However, every choice you make may come back to bite you in the ass, even after a few days or weeks. Consider your options carefully. Is this still just a tortulio? How do you say that word? Tortulio. Am I playing the game? I'm suddenly questioning that. I'm on day 9. If this is a tutorial, this is a long tutorial. If I were you, I'd check the door. Our extraction team might be coming for you any day now, but be careful. This is a post-apocalyptic scenario, and you never know what's coming. Mary Jane is fine, Timmy's okay, Dolores is okay, Ted is fine. I don't want to keep asking about the food. I want to be true and have him do most of the decision making, but gosh darn it. Hey Gemini, it's day 9. Based on the amount of food and water we have available, should I give the family food, water, both, or neither?
Okay, they're running low on both, but food seems to be the bigger issue right now. I'd give them the food. They can last a bit longer without water than without food.
Alright, he's starting to balance it out. I dig it. Oh, thank you for the rose. That is very kind of you. Next page. Someone's at the door. You can hear several knocks. If you listen closely, you can make out a sequence of 3 knocks. Do you open the door? Okay, perfect time for Gemini. Perfect time for Gemini. Alright, Gemini. We hear someone knocking at the shelter door. We can hear a series of 3 knocks. We were warned, though, to only open if it's 2 knocks. Should we open the door?
It sounds risky to open the door if the knocks don't match what you were told. It might be better to stay safe and not open it, even though it's tempting to see who's there.
Alright. I think that's him making the choice. No. Don't open. He was smart. I kind of wanted him to open. I was curious. And then I could have blamed him, because then I didn't make the choice, he did. Fine then. Good call. That wasn't the knock you were waiting for. Caution at all times, remember that. Be cautious, apply yourself, and maybe you and your family will be just fine. Mary Jane is fine. Timmy is okay. Calm for Doris. Ted is fine too. Blah, blah, blah. Everyone's fine. They're all doing dandy. This family is so happy-dappy. Hey Gemini, this is the food and water that we have available. Should we give the family members food, water, both, or neither?
Okay, they're running low on both, but food seems to be the bigger issue right now. I'd give them the food. They can last a bit longer.
Alright, food it is. Moving on. As you were counting imaginary sheep in your head, another series of knocks broke your concentration. Someone is really hammering at your door, and probably not taking no for an answer. 2 knocks. 2 knocks. The pattern keeps repeating. Do you open it? But now it's 2 knocks. Alright, we have someone still knocking at our door, but now it's 2 knocks. Do we open it?
Okay, it's 2 knocks, so that's the signal. It's still a bit risky, but you might find some new friends or supplies. Do you want to take the chance and open the door?
Gemini, I need you to choose.
Alright, let's open the door. It's 2 knocks, so that's the signal. It's still a bit risky, but you might find some new friends or supplies. Do you want to take the chance and...
Alright, he said do it. I'm doing it. He made the choice. He started getting wordier after that, but he made the choice. It said the end! Okay, safe and sound with brave soldiers. Okay. I was thinking that it was going to trick me and be like, that was 4 knocks actually, you're dead. But okay. We can have apple pie, we deserved it. Lovely house, continue your life. You held out for 11 days. Backyard. Is it a bird, is it a plane? Past a drill. So I was right, that really was. That whole thing was just the tutorial. That's pretty long, I think, for a tutorial. Let's see, we've been streaming for 45 minutes, y'all. Let's see, how about a few more minutes? Just because I'd like to do just at least the fun running around part again. And then I might call it. Just for shits and giggles. So when I click new game, if it does a tutorial. Oh, so that was the... I just realized when I clicked this, that literally meant tutorial. I've learned something new. So that means this is the game, this is just scavenging, and this is actually surviving. Never open the door. So at least give this a little try. And then, okay, so what is this? Oh, okay, so this is all the details. 20 seconds, rare, 60 seconds. So, explore for 20, scavenge for 60, stocked shelter. I never like choosing the easiest levels on games. That always bothers me. Normal, 10 seconds, 60, some junk, a work break phase. And then if you go, how hard does it get? Okay. Hard mode. It's up there. You are totally fine. I probably need to do some cleaning around my house soon too, let's be honest. Alright, I am definitely not 0 seconds to explore. Call 911. Fragile equipment, it's like glass. Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay, let's just try that. Oh, but I can play as a different character. Obviously, I'm playing as the redhead. Obviously. So I really wanted to just do the running around part again. Question. What on earth could the question be? What cosplays have I done so far? Oh, can I grab stuff? No, I can just see. Okay. Take into account what I see. Oh my gosh, okay. What cosplays have I done? I have done Ezra Scarlet, kind of. I've done an attempt at Ezra Scarlet. I have done Grell. I have done Vault Girl. I also have the makings to be able to do my own original character from Scooby-Doo. Crap. It's like you asked right when the game started too, so it's like perfect stress mode. Crap. Oh my god, trying to answer questions while doing this is kind of hard. Okay. I need a family member. I need at least one more person. I can't do this by myself. Okay, sorry. Focus. I don't think I can do anything. Just me. Let me jump in. I don't trust running for anything else. Just let me jump in. Okay. So those things that I already listed, as well as... What else do I got? Okay, otherwise, mostly I have a lot of original characters. I haven't been doing too much for actual characters that exist. So I have various types of witchy, gothic, I got a lot of different Renaissance outfits, some where I look a little bit more like middle to upper class Renaissance. I have peasant. Oh my god. I technically have a police girl one, but it's like missing the belt, so it kind of pisses me off because it just doesn't look right without a belt. But yeah, I have a bunch of stuff. Poison Ivy. Also have Poison Ivy. I'm also looking for suggestions to do some more on stream. This was a slight attempt at something from the 1950s. I couldn't find my skirt though, so we're just going with normal pants today. Alright, so here we are, safe and sound. The three of us are... we just need to make it work from now on. Really wish there was 4 of us. Yeah, I just ditched the husband. That's what happened today. To be fair, though, out of the 2 adults, the 2 parents should be doing this. It shouldn't be up to mom or up to dad to grab the other one. Okay, dad should have been running to the shelter on his own with like 3 water bottles at least in his pocket. Just putting that out there. We can't remember bringing down these supplies, but we're not complaining. We should have stocked better. So we got Boy Scouts, cans. Just wait, what? Talking to the cans? We'll eat from cans, sleep on cans, talk to the cans. Some of us already are. Barely enough water. We need to be very rationing. Oh no. Oh, thank you, Hikus Brian. Alright, so first question time, and now we're not in tutorial mode. So things can go even crazier. Alright. Hey Gemini, based on the amount of supplies you see on the screen, should we give the family water, food, both, or neither?
Okay, they're running low on both, but food seems to be the bigger issue right now. I'd give them the food.
Alright, food it is. I'm gonna cut him off at the end when he starts repeating the exact same sentences at the end. Kool-Aid with no sugar? What? Kool-Aid man. Oh gosh. I haven't had Kool-Aid in so long, too. It's not the best time or place to make plans for the future, but we can't help thinking about what we can do to make this terrible situation. Is our house still standing? We'll have to move to some forsaken hellhole like Toronto. Damn! Sorry to anybody in Toronto. I made it then. No, it's just I keep forgetting. I've been having more iced tea lately, so that's been taking up my sugar. Iced tea ain't rich, you get that from a dollar store. We can make it work even in Toronto. Question is, how do we find a boat to get there? Wait, what do you mean a boat? Aren't you in America? Best way to get to your... Oh no, they're dumb. That's the problem here, they're dumb. Nothing's bothering Mary, Timmy's on his best behavior. Calm for Doris. Boom. And what's that? Oh wait, here, I gotta ask Gemini some questions here. Hey Gemini, based on the supplies we have available on the screen, should I give the family food today, water today, both, or neither?
Okay, they need water, but they're also low on food. I'd suggest giving them water since they can only go a few days without it.
Awesome sauce, he chose water. Sorry, I just can't talk when he's talking. Oh my god, I do love Starfire. Specifically the older Teen Titans. Whatever this new Teen Titans... I don't want to be mean, but this new Teen Titans animated series, I would like to watch it burn. So Starfire though from the classic. Oh my god, I loved her so much. I wanted to be her as a kid. So that's a tempting idea. And I do love Wanda from the Fairly Odd Parents. That was a funny idea. Here, you know what? I will mark that as worthy to quickly write down. I do keep a pen and paper on me for this kind of reason. Because I've been trying to think of new ideas. Boop. I just looked up and then I forgot it. And you know, I can't believe I didn't think of Starfire any sooner because every time I go to like a Starbucks and they ask for your name, I always say Starfire, because Maria is a super common name. So I say Starfire so I know what drink's mine, and it always makes the people laugh. Oh my goodness. It's called, let me figure someone out. More ideas, more redheads. I mean, I'm down. I've been having trouble thinking of redheads that I actually like. Like, I found out upon thinking of this that most characters I like are either brunette or blonde. I don't have as many redhead characters that I like. I just happen to like red hair on me. Let's see how we're doing on time. So I'm just gonna go for just a few, like 2 more minutes. Maybe we'll let him chew like another day or so. But I need to get some food in my system here soon. It's almost dinner time. Oh, Scooby-Doo? Princess Bubblegum is not a Scooby-Doo character, first and foremost. Princess Bubblegum, though, she's fun with pink hair. And Scooby-Doo, red hair. Daphne? That's a fun one, too. I mean, I do have a Scooby-Doo cosplay. Princess Bubblegum. That could be a fun one. I don't like it when my hair is pink, though. But it could give me an excuse to be okay with pink hair for a little bit. Daphne is fun. I was always a Velma person myself. Or technically, I just really liked Scooby-Doo as a kid. And then Shaggy, because you can't have Scooby without Shaggy. Alright, so I'm gonna let it go through another day. Neighborhood's highly radioactive. Big risks for your health to go to the surface. Alright, I feel like I'm gonna have to have the AI read this. This is different. Alright, so confident she'll survive. She's feeling excellent. Timmy is in good health, full of optimism. Crypto Pig. Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn, maybe, but I'd have to have specific colors for my hair. But here, okay, I need to have the AI look at this real quick. Alright, Gemini, right now we know that Doris is confident she could survive outside. Mary Jane is feeling great today. And Timmy is in good health. Who should we send outside?
Sounds like Doris is the most confident about going outside, so she might be the best choice for this expedition.
I'm calling it. He chose Doris. Let's not try and make him fight through this. Oh, wait, no, that wasn't my question. I thought that counted as sending somebody outside. I don't think that actually sent anybody outside. It was just asking me some questions. Oh, there's more people. You forgot to follow me. Well, I'm glad you followed. You're the one who just followed while the AI was talking. I'm so sorry. I was halfway distracted. Hi, welcome to the stream. Send me out the hallway because I was distracted. I've known so many kids like that. Okay, we can stay down here. It was fine. Okay, Mary Jane's fine. Timmy was fine. She's fine. Trying to make it to it one more day. Okay. Sorry, gotta go. Hey Gemini, based on the supplies available on the screen, should we give the family food, water, neither, or both?
But they're also low on food. I'd suggest giving them water since they can only go a few days without it.
Alright, water, that's a good choice. Okay, we thought phone calls were a thing of the past after the atomic bomb obliterated everything in our little town. However, do I like medieval? I love medieval games. However, a phone booth on our street survived the bombing and seems to be ringing. Who should answer it? Hey Gemini, please read the page in front of me, and who should be going outside to answer the phone?
Okay, it sounds like the phone might be a way to contact other people, so you'd want to send someone who's good at communicating and can handle a bit of stress. Maybe someone with high intelligence or charisma would be a good choice. Who in your group fits that description?
Gemini, I need you to choose. Should I send the mother, sister, or son outside to check the phone?
Alright, let's go with the sister. She's often a good balance of stats in the early game. Just make sure she's got decent strength and intelligence, and she should do alright out there. Good luck.
Alright, sister it is. By the way, you guys, you have 1 minute and 20 seconds, and then I will say my goodbyes. We will hit exactly 1 hour. Oh, sorry. Oh, that would be cool. New game. I dig that. I dig that. That's how people... AOL. Oh my gosh, I remember AOL and MSN back in the day. We got to the phone booth without any unexpected surprises and answered the phone quickly. We were so excited to hear a voice on the other end of the line. Excited, that is, until we realized it was a pre-recorded sales message for tomato soup. Damn. Not forever. I just need to go make some lunch, or actually, I guess technically it'd be dinner, but my day is all off. You've got mail. It does sound like that, you're right. Excited, that is, until, okay, soup. Mary Jane didn't cause any trouble. He was being brave. Calm for Doris. Alright, let's see what Gemini thinks about their food supply. I feel like I'm getting faster at typing this. No, I'm not. It looks like I'm in a race against the clock. Alright, Gemini, should I give the family food, water, both, or neither?
Okay, they need water, but they're also low on food. I'd suggest giving them water since they can only go a few days without it.
So when the day ends, I will say my goodbye. Okay, Florist is good shape. Wasteland's no match for Mary Jane. Timmy can do it. Timmy can go outside. Oh, I didn't realize that was a click option. Okay, I will let him make this option. I didn't know that was a click. Hey Gemini, should we start preparing an expedition for tomorrow?
It sounds like the wasteland is still irradiated, so going out there is risky. But you might need to gather supplies eventually. If you have enough food and water to last a bit longer, it might be safer to wait. What do you think?
Alright, Gemini, it says that the mom is in good shape, Mary Jane is in good shape, and Timmy is in good shape. Should we try for an expedition tomorrow? You choose.
Okay, since everyone's feeling good, tomorrow might be a good time for an expedition. Do you want to start getting ready?
Gemini, I need you to choose yes or no.
Okay, let's say yes. It sounds like a good idea to start preparing for an expedition tomorrow.
Alright, he chose yes. Oh boy, I have no supplies. Also, for the person about the cosplay thing, I am only wearing the shirt right now. So you are currently looking at the full cosplay. I went really quick today. Things keep going down and I didn't have time to put on a proper cosplay. So it's just the shirt, cute little pin, basic makeup. I have a pleated skirt that goes with it, but it's in the laundry. Unfortunately, so I'm just wearing my black leggings. Alright, so we can't bring any supplies. Is this the end of day 4? We survived 5 days. I can't really zoom in. It doesn't really give that feature. Alright, I'm gonna hit the pause. That's not a pause button whatsoever. So I'm pretty sure by exiting, it's going to save for me. I'm going to play that card. Oh, damn. Oh, damn, I just noticed the sister was going through it. That poor girl was going through it. Oh my gosh, come on. I want to be able to sit forward without knocking half of my stand off. Alright, so I'm going to admit I'm not going to mess with the tech very much, but yeah. It is just a basic shirt. Basic red shirt. Thank you all for joining me today. I will hopefully do this a little bit more often. Maybe I can figure out how to make Gemini obey a little bit better, and maybe make this more entertaining for everybody involved. Thank you for joining me. I've wanted to play this game for a while now, and I also love that it kind of connects to Fallout, which I've been enjoying every night. Please remember that tonight being Sunday, tonight when I'm going live with my Fallout 4, it will be my modded playthrough, so everybody on TikTok has the ability to send in random crap into my game to make my life either better or terrifying. But of course, you don't have to do that. You can always just come in and join in the chat and just keep me company throughout the game. But I will be going live again just after 10 o'clock. I am trying to get better at my times, and I might be moving that time frame up a little bit earlier. Just let me know. For anybody watching this on YouTube, please be sure to like and subscribe in order to see more of this content. And to everybody who is joining me for the chatter, thank you so much. You guys made it a lot more entertaining. And hopefully I was also entertaining for you as well. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, I have to leave the game before I can end the stream. Silly me. Okay. I do a cosplay every night. At the very least, Fault Girl. But we'll see how I feel for different cosplays. No, I enjoy the chatter. But yep, I will be back online tonight. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.
Nuka-Cola fizz and the jukebox hums. She dreams of a world where the old life comes, but the brotherhood looms and the raiders call. Maria stands tall, she'll never fall, with a laser rifle and a heart so bold. Her story's one the wasteland told.